Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do something a bit different. We are going to review a tactical torchlight from Nitecore. Some of y'all might be wondering how come we are going to do a torchlight review instead of a watch review this time round. And the reason is because when I first started out the YouTube channel, I have plans to review not just only watches but also EDC equipment as well. So for those of y'all who are not sure what is an EDC item, basically EDC stands for everyday carry, and that includes things like your watches, your torchlight, pens, multi-tool, anything that you carry with yourself every day that you will use every day. So basically there are functional equipment or functional items that you will use every day and you carry with yourself every day. Therefore they are called everyday carry, okay, EDC items. But this channel will still be primarily a watch channel. I'll just throw in a few reviews of EDC every now and then. Alright, so before we start this review, a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing the GWB 5600 solar powered and Bluetooth square from G-Shock, okay, on a very nice Alpine loop strap. Okay, so coming back to the review of this torchlight, if it looks familiar to you guys, it is, because I've been using this torchlight to charge up my Seiko watches to show you guys the illumination of the Seiko watches. So I've been using this torchlight. But even before that, you can see this torchlight has many use marks, and the reason is because I was previously working in law enforcement, so having a good tactical light is very important, and I tend to gravitate towards torchlights that were made by Nitecore. So Nitecore lights are designed for this usage, and I find it very useful. So let's take a look at this light. Okay, so basically this torchlight is the model number is MH12V2, and this is a tactical light that is made by Nitecore, but you can also use it for outdoor activities or camping, so on and so forth. So it comes with a 5000 amp battery, so the battery life for this is very long, and the maximum brightness that this torchlight can go to is 1200 lumens at the maximum brightness. The torchlight also comes with a USB-C charging port, which is extremely useful. You can charge it by opening up this rubber gasket and charge it via USB-C charging cable as shown. This torchlight is shock resistance, or rather impact resistance, of up to 1 meter. So you can drop this from the height of 1 meter without any damage except for superficial scratches and stuff. And it is also IP68 waterproof and submersible up to 2 meters. So this torchlight is extremely tough. You can use it for all sorts of situations that you encounter. Let me demonstrate to you some of the light functions of this torchlight. You have the tail click button over here, so you activate it by pressing this button. So you can see this is actually the medium or rather low light mode. You can adjust it by pressing this metal button over here. Okay, I'll just run through and let you guys see how bright the torchlight can go to. This is the ultra low mode, and then this is the medium mode, then you have a high, and you have a super high mode. Okay, so at the maximum brightness, this torchlight can go up to 1200 lumens. On the ultra low mode, it can go longer in terms of the duration. Okay, this watch also has a stroke function which you can use. You just got to press and hold this metal button here. Okay, this is the stroke function. Single press again to return to the normal mode. There's also a beacon function as well as SOS function, which I'll demonstrate to you right now. Okay, so in order to access the beacon function, you just press and hold the matter button as you would to access the SOS or the strobe function, but this time you press a bit longer. So it turns to strobe, and then this is the beacon function. Okay, so return to normal mode. You want to access the SOS function, repeat, strobe, beacon, and then SOS. Okay, so this is the SOS function. So very easy and very easy to use, and also extremely useful if you do find yourself in situations whereby you need all these functions. There's also another function in this Torchlight, okay, which is that it has a memory mode. So meaning to say, just now when I off the Torchlight, right, it is at the medium brightness. So when I activate it again, it will return to the previous mode that it was in. Another mode of this Torchlight would be the tactical mode. So the difference between the tactical mode and the daily usage mode, which I have been showing you guys previously, is that for tactical mode, whenever you activate the Torchlight, it will immediately go to the highest brightness level at 1200 lumens. So in order to access the tactical mode, hold down the mode button when the Torchlight is off and press the tail button here. So you will see that the mode button will flash. Okay, so this indicates that the Torchlight has changed mode, and you can see that now the Torchlight goes straight into 1200 lumens of brightness when it's on. So you can still change, you can cycle it down, okay, to ultra low over here. This is the maximum brightness, this is the high brightness, this is medium, and you can cycle it down to low brightness. You can off the Torchlight, but the next moment you on it, it will go to the maximum brightness of 1200 lumens again. So the purpose of this tactical mode is to ensure that you have access to the maximum brightness of this Torchlight at all times. Alright, if you want to access the strobe function, again, same thing, you hold down the matter button over here, and this is the strobe function that you can use to blind somebody if you need to. And back to the normal mode. Okay, so very useful function by this Torchlight. And in order to change back to daily mode, you just do the same thing. Hold on to the matter button here and press the button at the tail cap. Okay, wait for the blue light indicator to flash, and that indicates that it has changed back to the normal daily usage mode. Okay, so release, and you can see I can cycle it back to medium brightness. I offed it and I on again. The Torchlight now goes back to the last mode that it was on. Right, so very useful function by the MH12 V2. Very useful Torchlight for daily usage. Alright, so one thing to take note of that is that a light bulb here can get hot, especially if you use at maximum brightness for some time. So just to take note of that. I want to show you guys the battery that this Torchlight is using as well. This Torchlight is using a high capacity 21700 battery. You want to remove the tail cap over here, okay, and this is the battery. So it's 5000 in capacity. The model number of this battery is the NL2150, which you will get when you purchase this Torchlight. It comes together as a set. This is a 21700 rechargeable lithium-ion battery. So high capacity, you can use this Torchlight for a very long time. And the good thing about this Torchlight is that it allows direct charging through this USB-C port over here. So you don't have to have a separate charger to charge up the battery, but you can have it if you want. It's just that Nitecore has provided the USB-C port over here so that you don't have to have an additional charging port for the batteries itself. Nitecore comes with some batteries with direct charging port on the battery itself, but for this particular battery it does not have. Okay, let's put this back in. Okay, when you purchase this Torchlight, it comes with a holster as well. This is the plastic holster and also a metal clip. Unfortunately, I broke the metal clip, so I can't show you guys. There should be a metal clip that you can put it on the ridges of this Torchlight itself, but I have broken it through my usage, so I am not able to show you. But it comes with this holster, which is extremely useful. You can activate this Torchlight even when the light is in a holster, you can still use it. Alright. Okay, this holster comes with a belt clip, so I'll demonstrate to you very quickly. So I have my belt over here. Okay, so you can actually adjust depending on the length of the width of the belt. You can adjust these plastic clips to fit it. Alright. So once you have this holster tight on the belt, you can actually access the Torchlight very easily. It's just a quick draw from the holster. Okay, and it's quite tight as well. It's not gonna fall off easily. The Torchlight is actually quite securely fastened in this holster over here. So you want to draw it, you just gotta pull it up. Alright, so very useful accessory provided by Nitecore as well. So all in all, this Torchlight is a very useful Torchlight, very useful EDC that you can get for yourself. You can also use this for camping if you want, and it is also compatible with other accessories such as the tactical ring that you can attach to the body of this Torchlight if you want to. This Torchlight is also very usable. Even if you are wearing gloves, you are able to access the button over here relatively easily. Okay, so that will wrap up for today's review of the Nitecore MH12 V2 Torchlight. If you enjoyed this review and would like to see more review of other EDC items that I have, be it other Torchlight that I have or even knives and multi-tool and stuff, do hit the like button and I'll come up with more of such reviews of other EDC items. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video today. Take care and see you guys very soon. Thank you.